Hi, welcome to Soge King Recaps. Today I will talk about the first season of the anime titled, How Heavy Are the Dumbbells You Lift? In a world where physics is challenged and strength is worshipped, muscular men defy common sense with their impressive muscles. Hibiki, an ordinary high school girl with an impressive appetite, decides to join a gym near her school to lose weight. When she gets there, she meets Akemi, a classmate who personifies perfection. She is rich, a model student, and gets good grades. When she sees Akemi, Hibiki almost gives up her mission. But to her surprise, Akemi approaches her, excited to finally have a gym mate the same age. The two then go to the main training room. After opening the door, Hibiki is shocked when faced with true monsters of testosterone and overwhelming masculinity. They were the elite of the elite among the students. Hibiki is even more tempted to give up. Akemi, however, feels enthusiastic to see so many shredded bodies with bulging muscles that would scare anyone. Hibiki was already planning her escape from that peculiar gym. At that moment, a young man named Nezuro appears and greets the two girls. He was the gym instructor and a legend among the bodybuilders. As soon as Hibiki lays eyes on him, she falls in love and instantly decides to stay and train at the gym, even though she doesn't understand how he has such an average body compared to his peers. The next day, the two girls are completely fascinated with Nezuro while he teaches them how to use the bench press properly. For some reason, Hibiki feels relieved knowing that Akemi is also attracted to the instructor. However, she soon discovers that Akemi is more interested in the bench press than anything else. Akemi starts to feel the results of her session. She expresses her desire to become as strong as the men around her. Meanwhile, Hibiki feels unable to keep up with Akemi, struggling to complete even half a press. Nazuro then encourages her, saying she should enjoy herself and that everybody has their own pace. That makes Hibiki even more enamored with him. While they talk, he flexes his muscles, revealing his incredibly shredded body hidden under his clothes. The scene makes Akemi crazy in love with him. Sometime later, while walking home, Hibiki says Nezuro is not the typical charming prince. Akemi then finds out about Hibiki's insatiable appetite and thinks they could consume a lot of protein and become incredible bodybuilders if they work together, an idea that scares Hibiki. A few days later, Hibiki worries that she is not making progress and after looking at the scale, realizes she is putting on weight instead of losing it. However, while talking to Nezuro, he explains that she is gaining weight not because of fat, but because of the muscles she is gaining during training. He reinforces that exercise and a balanced diet is the only way to get a body like his. However, Akemi knows that in reality she didn't lose weight because of her insatiable dinosaur appetite. A few days later, Hibiki is watching a movie in Akemi's place when they are interrupted by Akemi's older sister, summoning her to help with the family business for a while. To his Hibiki's surprise, Akemi's family business was a boxing gym that trains some of the world's most famous boxers, with whom she trains regularly. While Hibiki helps Akemi and the others, Akemi's sisters convince her to hit a punching bag. And to everyone's surprise, her strength was so overwhelming that it destroyed the bag. Sometime later, Satomi, one of Hibiki's teachers, decides to enter the Silvermen's gym to lose weight also. When she arrives, she is shocked that two of her students already frequent the gym. And because of that, she decides she has no choice but to leave the gym. This decision quickly changes when she meets the charismatic Nezuro and his insane muscles. Later, while the girls watch Satomi train, they notice a strange tan mark on her belly and speculate that she might like some kind of extreme sport. However, Satomi is a cosplay fanatic and doesn't want anyone to discover her secret, especially her two students. But a few days later, while Satomi is at an anime convention, she is shocked to see both Hibiki and Akemi at the place. And to make things worse, Nezuro was also there. He was dressed as Muscle King, the famous character from the anime series, Light of the North Star. While Nezuro becomes the center of attention with his impressive muscles, Satomi manages to escape the event and changes clothes without being noticed. However, luck is not on her side. Later, Hibiki sees her leaving the event with her bag and gets suspicious. Satomi then explains she was there to buy some romance novel manga. Hibiki, in turn, seems to believe it. During the summer holidays, the gym is full of average men anxious to sculpt their bodies and enjoy the beach. That means our girls won't be able to use the gym. The girls watch closely and try to copy their exercises at home using two chairs. Akemi does well, but Hibiki is super strong and accidentally breaks the chairs. She apologizes and Akemi says it is all good. After watching television, she discovers that the chairs are very expensive relics, costing 1 million each. After the holidays, the school organizes a sports festival, but Hibiki is not looking forward to it. She thinks she is not very good at running, but Nezuro gives tips on how to improve their skill. The other girls notice a small incident while Hibiki was giving her best at the gym, training her legs. Her shorts ripped in front of everyone. They feel embarrassed to tell her, especially because Nezuro is too busy looking at his muscles. And if that wasn't enough, Hibiki can barely walk on the way to school. Her legs are too sore from all the training. Still, Hibiki doesn't give up, and even though her class is in last place, she gives her best to overtake Akemi in the race, but they soon give up. Hibiki finds herself alone with Satami, who seems calm despite the heat. Then comes the surprise. Satami doesn't answer because she has already passed out from the heat. This guarantees Hibiki a win, but instead of winning a trip to America, she feels upset that she spent all that effort to earn 4 tattered shirts, which she ultimately gives to Akemi. A few days later, Hibiki sees a home theater system for sale. She really wants it, but she has no money. Then she sees a poster announcing an arm wrestling tournament with a cash prize. Without thinking twice, she decides to participate. She decides to practice with Akemi, and to everyone's surprise, she wins the battle in seconds, scaring the other girls with her monstrous strength. However, when she decides to fight Nezuro, she realizes she is nothing compared to him, and besides giving her best, she loses the fight to Nezuro's frightening strength, who in turn is impressed by her strength and how she made him put in some effort. Later, when the tournament starts, Hibiki discovers that another woman is also participating. Jina, a Russian athlete that defeated several strong men in her journey to become the greatest fighter. Her confidence and curriculum are scary, but Hibiki is not thinking of giving up because she wants the cash prize. After the tournament begins, Hibiki surprises everybody when she dominates Jana with intense strength and wins the fight in a few seconds. Jana is shocked by the result but doesn't give up. The next day, she enrolls at the same school as Hibiki, determined to get her revenge. However, she discovers she is in the wrong class. Later, she decides to follow Hibiki, trying to discover the secret of her strength. When she sees Hibiki barely able to do a pull-up, she thinks she is smart and is hiding her powers. Besides Hibiki trying to avoid this crazy Russian girl all day. When she gets home, she is shocked to discover that her parents have just invited her home for dinner. As the gym was closed, Hibiki invited her friends to the restaurant owned by her family. The girls enjoy Japanese barbecue, which Jana believes to be the source of Hibiki's powers. After a while, Hibiki says that the gym membership is expensive and that all the food she eats also weighs on her pocket. She has to work 5 days a week to afford it. However, when Akemi reveals that she can simply ask the school to cover her gym membership, she is shocked because she didn't know it was possible. The next day, Jana reveals she learned about Japanese culture by watching anime and movies like Jackie Chan. During the class, she recognizes Satomi as a famous cosplayer of whom she is a fan. When she confronts Satomi, she begs her not to reveal her secret, promising to do whatever the Russian girl wants. To Satomi's surprise, she only wants to hang with her in Akihabara. On the way, Satomi asks why she wants to go there. Jina then reveals that she formed a group of idols with many girls, including Satomi. Meanwhile, a strong man asks her secretary to schedule a visit to Japan, and while at the airport, he scares the airport staff with his impressive height. The next day, Nezuro is teaching the girls how to train their backs. Suddenly, they feel a dangerous presence. The mysterious man is revealed to be Arnold, a famous movie star of whom Hibiki and Akemi are fans. To their surprise, he used to be Nezuro's mentor while the instructor was studying bodybuilding in America. Arnold says he came to Japan to check the progress of his former student, and when witnessing an impressive strength demonstration made by Nezuro, Arnold didn't resist. He asked Nezuro to participate in a bodybuilder event he had organized himself. The next day, the girls arrive to support Nezuro at the competition. They are then escorted by Arnold to the VIP section while impressed by his muscles. The competition begins, and Akemi can't hide her joy at seeing so many muscular men, posing just for herself. When Nezuro's time comes, he surprises everyone. His pose is so powerful that it makes the public imagine their clothes being ripped. The other competitors kneel before him, surrendering the competition and promising loyalty to the god of muscle. In the end, Arnold reveals that the competition was a test. He wanted to see if Nezuro was worthy of a bigger challenge and asks the god of muscles to compete against him in Las Vegas. However, Nezuro declines, preferring to focus on his work at the gym. And that concludes our recap of the first season of the anime. If you haven't already then, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel to stay updated on all the latest anime recaps and reviews. Don't forget to ring the notification bell so you never miss a moment of anime greatness. Until the next video, stay tuned and keep exploring the extraordinary realm of anime with us.